Yes, good day, wonderful people, and welcome to Mind Your Minutes. Yes, mind your minutes, for each minute counts. This program is designed to make you better, body, soul, and spirit. My name is Wale Michael. Yesterday, we started an expose on secret number 11, which is other people's money, and we are trying to break it down due to some comments, some requests that we should explain how OPM works. And yesterday, I told you that there are categories of gaining access to other people's money, and I gave you about 5. 1 is investment, 2 is loan, 3 is profit or the return on your investment, ROI, 4 other people's time, and also other people's business. So yesterday we were talking about investment. We also talk about loan, when you actually obtain a loan from a finance house or from a bank. It's other people's money you are leveraging on. When somebody invests in your business and give you some money that can move your capital to a different level so that you can increase capacity and gain a better market share, that's also OPM. So we try to talk more about that. Businessdictionary.com define OPM as money borrowed as unsecured loan, money borrowed as unsecured loan, or money contributed by smaller stakeholders, or if you like, shareholders, into your business. So when you have shareholders in your company or your business, or you have stockholders and they are willing to contribute money, you are leveraging on other people's money. You see, it is other people's money, is not free money. That is one important point we need to emphasize. OPM is not free. It is money that must be accounted for. For instance, if you have gained it through investment, the investor is expecting some return on his investment. And if it's actually a loan, whether secured or unsecured, because sometimes secured loan can also be OPM. In fact, it is because it's not your money, it's other people's money, but then you pay certain obligation to sustain it after you must have gotten access to it. Now, there's a question we need to consider here, and that is, where will you get the money to start your business from? And essentially, we'll be talking to people who are upstart entrepreneurs. In the positive example series that we had with Seun Bamiro, my good friend, on that's the CEO of Why Not BS. He told us how he started his business from nothing. He joined an uncle on the street to be selling Tampico, and from selling Tampico, nothing. He didn't have any financial input into that. The fellow was looking for somebody to beat the street for him, and then he volunteered as a young man. He was just 19. So from selling Tampico, he began to employ other people to help him sell Tampico on the street, giving them some little commission. And there he was able to gather some money, to the extent that when the original owner of the business was to travel out and he wanted to sell the business, Seun Bamiro was in position to buy. Can you imagine? That's other people's money also. He was in position to buy. So he bought the business off the original owner without having any money initially when he was to start. But eventually, he also lost the money. He lost a substantial part of his capital, if not all. He lost about 2.8 million naira in the year 2010, and what he had left was barely 50,000 naira. He lost it to another business deal that went bad. Okay, now after he lost this money, he just had to continue. So what did he do? He approached his mother, and the mother gave him 100,000 naira. That's also other people's money. And for most startups, when you cannot get money from the banks, I mentioned that earlier, banks are always very skeptical about new businesses, because you have not tested the water. You are going to learn. The first money you bring into business, without adequate knowledge, the first money you bring into business, can I emphasize, without adequate knowledge, the first money you bring into business is for learning. So it is difficult at that time to access funds from finance institutions like banks or other investment companies. So how do you now raise your capital? Majorly, since the traditional sources like banks, cash advance companies, investment companies may not be willing to assist a startup business owner, then you are left with family and friends family and friends. So that would be your point. But then, while it's a viable option, it is not always the best, because you already have a social relationship with these people, and when you bring in a commercial relationship, a financial relationship into a social relationship, care must be taken. Care must be taken so that you do not frustrate the relationship you share with them. As a business owner, the tendency to be dubbed a fraud is very high. That is the truth. Because a business owner, you are a creator. You are trying to create something from nothing most of the time, and you may make some genuine mistakes. Sometimes business just happens. It may not even be a mistake. It may just be business. At times, unforeseen circumstances that may also sweep away your capital may come into play. And then, so if care is not taken, if you don't understand certain principles to operate by, you may eventually strain your relationship with your family and friend, and that is not good enough, because we also need to maintain good relationship with people around us. That's very important, especially family and friends. So if you must revert to taking funds from family and friends to start up your business or to expand your business, as the case may be, then you need to be cautious, and you need to understand certain principles. We are still talking about other people's money. Your mommy's money is not your money. Your daddy's money is not your money. Your wife's money, your husband, your spouse's money is not your money. It is another person's money. It's other people's money. So you really need to know how other people's money work. So when you are dealing with family members, please note the following points, so you don't strain your relationship with them. One is clear communication. You must communicate clearly. I will try to explain this later. Two is you must be sure what you need the money for. You must be sure what you need the money for. And three, you must repay the loan on time. I will dwell more on these 3 points in the next episode. But for now, this is where I'm going to rest the point. We are still trying to explain the best way we can, the secret number 11, other people's money, since people actually need this explanation. Until I talk to you again, please go ahead, do what you can do, and be all you can be. My name is Wale Michael, and I love you.